The moment you stop caring about your hygiene, your glow up is over. Your facial hair becomes unmanaged, your hair looks like a mop, and then you start to smell bad. So let's make it simple on you. All you need to do is follow this 10-minute hygiene routine, and you are going to be on your way to becoming more attractive. First thing you need to do is get the essentials. Whether you go to Walmart, Target, Amazon, I personally would choose Amazon because I don't feel like going anywhere. Get everything that you need. To shape your face, I like the Philips Norelco. Shower essentials, get some shampoos and conditioner. I like Native. Body wash, I like Dr. Squash. Get a loofah if you're into that. One thing that I found recently is a grooming kit. This has all the little miscellaneous things that you might need. Now these are the essentials, but we're going to be talking about the little things that can make you look better. Let's start off in the shower because that's the most obvious thing that you need to do. This is going to prevent you from smelling bad, and as I like to call it, this is your clean base. You are a blank canvas. You don't smell bad, but you don't smell good, and you don't look as attractive as you can be. So in the shower, use what I told you. I shampoo my hair twice a week. Now I know there's some people out there who are really big into the no shampoo trend, but this all depends on your hair type. Some people, their hair doesn't get greasy, and if that's you, then you are very lucky. You don't need to use shampoo, or you could use it once a week, every other week, whatever you want. But then there's people like me who after 3 or 4 days, your hair starts to get greasy, and greasy hair looks terrible. It doesn't matter if you sprayed yourself with cologne, it doesn't matter if you keep up with anything else, but if your hair is greasy, that's one of the first things that people notice, and therefore it's gonna make you look like a slob. That's why I shampoo my hair when needed, which typically is around twice a week. But then there's also another set of people who need to wash their hair pretty much every day, otherwise their hair is gonna get greasy. Now there's a bunch of different reasons for this. Just do your own research, and if you really need help, then I would talk to a professional. But for the most part, that is my shampoo routine. For those of you who are struggling with dandruff, I completely get it. I heard tea tree oil does wonders for that. Now that being said, when you shampoo, you are removing all your essential oils from your hair. So whenever my hair starts to look dull and I feel like I need some essential oils, I like to put in argan oil. This one from Forte is a great option, and it's something at least worth experimenting with. Now we're not done with the shower because you still need to wash your body. Some people like loofahs, some people like just using the bar, whatever you want, as long as you make sure that you scrub everywhere. There are so many people out there who only scrub the top half and let the water run to the more inaccessible areas. That is disgusting. And look, I say that with love because that's exactly what I used to do probably around 6 months ago. I would say start off with the more problematic areas and work your way to the more easier areas. I say problematic because you really do not want to smell bad, and these problematic areas can definitely be an obstacle of why you don't smell great. Now, if you want to wash your face in the shower, you could definitely do that. I personally wait till after. So let's say we're done with the shower. Now we're at the sink. Here is my routine. If you have some tweezers, you could pluck out any unwanted hair from your eyebrows or from your nose hair. I know some people are against that. So if you are against that and you want to clean up your nose hair, just get a trimmer. It's actually less painful, so that's a pretty big bonus. Then I wash my face. I love T. Shanley. That's what I've been using for years now. I'm also a huge advocate for niacinamide. This works wonders for me. And then eye serum. These have easily became some of my essentials. Now, if you have any unwanted facial hair, get rid of that with that Philips Norelco that I mentioned earlier. This is going to play a huge part of you looking your best. Now, a lot of younger guys, they think that all they need to do is grow out your facial hair. Sometimes you're just not ready. Doesn't matter if you spend the last 3 months trying to grow it out. If you're not ready, it's just going to look terrible. Now look, I get it. I'm still waiting for me to be ready as well. And I think within the next 6 to 8 months, I'm probably going to start looking for some growth serums to help me get a beard, because trust me, I really do want one. So either shave it off or clean up the beard that you already have, whatever works best for you. In fact, it's not just beard or clean shaven. Some people look good with a mustache and goatee. It really is all your preference. Do what you want with your face. However, just make sure that it's managed if you want to look your best. Now let's move on to your oral hygiene. Again, let's start off with the clean base. Your essentials is to brush your teeth and floss. This is going to prevent any bad breath, which I think is probably one of the worst things that could happen. You do not want to be that person with bad breath. After you're done with that, you want to have a nice white smile. This is going to get you a ton of compliments. It's going to make you more approachable, and a lot more people are going to like you if you have a nice smile. I really recommend an electric toothbrush. This works wonders. It makes it so much easier to brush your teeth, especially if you pair it with a whitening toothpaste. It's the easiest way to make yourself look better because in general, you have to brush your teeth, so might as well use the right products to make your teeth whiter. And if you want to take it that extra step further, buy some pressed whitening strips. I guarantee you, this has been the #1 product to whiten my teeth. Now, if you have sensitive teeth, use it with caution. I personally don't, so I've been totally okay using them every day when I need to. Now that I'm done from here, all I'm gonna do is moisturize my body, and I really try to stress the places that I'm going to be spraying cologne on top of. That's because when you spray cologne on an unscented moisturizer, your fragrance is not only gonna stick to your skin, but it's going to stick to the moisturizer, which is a huge help of making it last longer, ultimately getting you more compliments. So for me, that's going to be my neck and my arms. And then I take my favorite fragrance. Keep in mind, I have a ton of different fragrances, so my favorite one switches about every week or so. Let's just say for this example, we're using Bleu de Chanel. I used to be very very cautious on the fact that I only want to spray 3. Now I am totally okay putting way more than that as long as I don't need to go anywhere immediately. Now, let's just say for your example, you want to spray cologne right before going to school. It is going to be very strong and then is going to die down a little bit throughout the day. So if you're going to school, 3 to 5 sprays maximum, but if you have time to kill, I would probably go 6 or 8 sprays. And I know a lot of people are rushing to the comments saying that that is way too much. I don't care. 6 to 8 sprays has been treating me well. I've been getting more compliments, especially with that moisturizer trick. All I could say is that it's been working. Now, another huge thing that's going to help you is getting haircuts and getting your eyebrows done. Now, I definitely need a haircut myself, and I'm definitely going to get one soon. But since I like longer hair, I don't really rush to get haircuts. But if you really like the fresh fade, some people like to get them once a week or every other week. I really stopped caring about fades. I get scissor cuts, and therefore I get mine anywhere between 3 to 5 weeks, depending if I'm too lazy to go or not. And about every 3 weeks, I've been getting my eyebrows threaded, and it has been a huge help. I'm paying around 10 bucks, and it could be cheaper or more expensive depending on where you live. That being said, there are plenty of other things that you could add onto your grooming routine. For example, manscaping. That's a huge bonus. I only manscape where I need to. For me, that's my chest. I luckily do not grow back hair, but if you do, I would trim that up. And I personally do shave my armpits from time to time, but that one's entirely up to you. Same thing with your legs. I know a lot of people who really hit the gym or people who are avid runners, they like to shave their legs. I personally am too lazy because my legs do tend to get hairy. So I know I would have to stay on top of that, and that's a whole process on its own. Now look, we barely scratched the surface on the essentials. So if you want to know the 10 hygiene essentials that you need today, here's a video that's going to show you exactly that.